Playing this event, you might have noticed there's a new item thing they're giving a shit ton of, which is these. These will give you maxed out R or SR gear. And they give you a ton of these, like 24 of these, and this is the R, 24 of these. And there's more, like there's a ton more they're giving of these. And you might be sitting there and thinking, why would I want this? Maxed out R gear, SR gear, why would I want this? But it's actually really, really useful. Here. This is a box. I don't know why I say it like that. This is my box, right? And box CC doesn't just come from having the characters. Obviously, they're a major part of it. But it also comes from gearing every single character in your box. And these are huge because look at this. Let me go through this character. No, this has gear. This character, which doesn't have her own gear. I fill in with R, leveled up belt, and balls, right? And here's the thing. These are major CC sitting here. Add these to all of your ungeared characters and your box CC will jump tremendously. Also, I won't forget this. There is a code for 10 gems. I'll put a link in the description for you to see like how to redeem it. Anyone can redeem this. There's no like catch, like X amount of players can do it. 10 gems. It's the code you can enter in game. If you know how to enter in game already, it's 7DS DIA, and you can just log in, just get 10 gems. If not, link in the description will explain to you much better. I just wanted to throw it in there because I wasn't going to make a full video for that or anything, right? But this is very important. So let's say this character right here, right? The belts. Belts are huge because they give you the most HP. Make HP belts, so you click on the thing, for all of your ungeared characters. Equip it. And if you want, also make the balls. But here's the thing. The left side gear it always gives more than the right side gear. So what I'd recommend is, it has level strip, right? If you are a player that has like none of your characters geared because you're fairly new and you don't really know much about like this box CC thing, right? What I would recommend is make HP SR belts for all of these characters. All of them. The belts give you the most, right? If you want, also make the SR balls. HP is key for CC, right? Let's ungear this character right here. So this Valenci has 38k. Let's round this to 38k with no gear. But let's make her a full gear set here with these new thingies. So this is the SR chest we just made. I'm gonna make an SR ball as well. Because for me, it's different. If you are a player that has none of these characters geared, I think you benefit a lot from making the belts and then making the balls R. So you have both of them at 15%. But for me, all my characters are geared. All of them, basically. Like that Valenci was only not geared because as new characters release, I need to move sets and end up with characters that don't have sets, right? But for me, if you're like an older player, it's more worth actually making both the belt and the balls SR and making the rest R. So HP, and then the middles are defense. It doesn't necessarily matter where you put the defense. A lot of people ask this, and I make a poor job of explaining gear sets for players that are very new. Where you place the gear like set thing doesn't matter. It just matters that you have 2 defense and 4 HP, and you make an HP defense set. I could make a defense belt and an HP necklace, and it wouldn't matter. It would still be an HP defense set. I just prefer to always, if possible, make the gears like these. Bottoms are the 4 set, so either attack or HP, and middles are the 2 set, so it's defense or crit. It just looks better. And it's easier to organize. So for this would be what I would make on my account right here. Bottoms SR, tops R, right? And then she jumps to 58,000 CC. That's a heck of a lot of box CC if you're gearing every single one of your characters like this. Really, really helpful. Really, really helpful. So this character right here, which I just had throw in gear for CC, but I'm making her belt. Right here. And I'm making her ball. This is beyond the character, I'm just gonna make a full set for her. Because here's the thing. even when these things go, when you're done with these, right? I would still recommend go in and upgrade these gears. Like, the middles are only for more advanced players, right? But the tops, go in, upgrade, 5-0. You don't need to +5. And then reroll. If you want to, that's the best, right? Go like 1.5 attack or something. It doesn't have to be very high, you know? But 1.5 attack should be more than good enough. I'm not gonna fully reroll this on camera because it would take too long. But this is great. Like, I would like if we get more of these. This is just great box CC. And any player that isn't like a mega whale, like players that are already like 13 whatever box CC, won't get much out of this, right? But for the majority of players, including me, this is great. Great just rewards in general. And very, like, creative. We haven't had, like, a reward like this ever. As you can see, my characters already have these, like, leveled up gears. Yeah. But they're all R, right? Making the belt SR would just give these characters more HP. Because, let me open and put another one here. So, for example, this guy, right? All these characters I have, they're not 15%, right? It would take too much gold to 15% and time, especially time, to 15% all of these gears. So I'm looking for like a character that doesn't have it, and I'm gonna work from there. Like this guy has C, so let's do an SR here. Let's swap this to SR. And just go in and do this with like all the characters. This is defense, doesn't matter. We're gonna be replacing this one with a defense necklace. Yeah, and I mean, if you're like me and you already have most of your characters geared, they also might also be worth. I said also like 4 times there. This is the helper with the UR set. Should go, right? Like SR bottom and SR top. That's up to you, right? That's up to you depending on how your characters look like. But with the sheer amount of characters to gear, I think for majority of players, it is better to go the way I said. And looking for a different character that doesn't have... God damn it, so many characters already have their gear sets on. Belts, SR. Balls, R. But you make so many more belts, right? And if you want... because realistically, how many... Yeah. I was thinking, I'm counting, right? How many of these we're getting? We're getting a lot of these. You can do every single one of your throw-in characters, like, you know, SR Griamore, for example. It's a character you're not going to have, like, UR gear on at all times. Unless you're using Bon. He just sits here with that gear set. So many throw-in characters. You can go through all of these, like, filler characters in your box and just give them all SR belts. I'm going to do that, actually. As I go in. But yeah, make sure to use these, don't slip on them, and just get free box CC.